The big question. Would you buy to let, buy to live, or does Leeds need more investment before you even think about it? Episode 3 of Doubles. Doubles is a series showing you what you can buy if two people on minimum wage came together to buy a property, whether it be a married couple, two siblings, or two best friends. The budget increases to £190,000 with a £40,000 deposit. 20 grand each. Right, let's have a butchers and see wagwan. This is an auction property. Always read the legal pack as well as auction fees. You may have additional costs and other property problems. Today, we are viewing a leasehold apartment on the ground floor, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. The on-street parking is free, although it does look like a nightmare to park. There is a communal garden for outside space that we will see later on. This is a double-fronted apartment. That's not something that we see every day, and it's very Art Deco-ish. Apart from the mattress, the garden looks well kept. I opened the gate to go inside and one of the residents came in after me. She asked if I was staying in or going out as she wanted to close the gate, and I'm thinking, this is a good sign that people care. This is nice, man. From Leeds city centre, it's roughly a 15-minute drive and 30 minutes on the bus. There is some storage in the property, and the EPC rating is D. The property went into an auction in October, guided at £90,000, hence why you saw 2 prices at the beginning and it didn't sell. It then went back into a November auction. According to the title, the owners live on the other side of the country, and I'm always interested to know why a property has been left empty. It looks like it's been empty for years, do you know what I mean? Like, is there no money for a refurb, or they can't be asked? Or was there bad tenants and the owners said never again? Did the owners forget they even had the property? Like, wagwan, why has the property been left empty? We have entered the property from the back. It is a through apartment and you're not sharing any doors with any of your neighbors, because you know, like sometimes with apartments, normally you share at least a front door with one other resident. Not this case. Your front and your back door keys and the front and the back door is exclusive. Being a leasehold property, first thing, our priority question: is the property EWS1 compliant? I don't think it needs it, but double check with your solicitors, but we are expecting the solicitors to come back and say that is not applicable. The lease is 125 years from March 1976. So that is roughly 77 years unexpired. The lease is under 80 years, which is a bit of a spot bother. We have to extend the lease. A lease extension has been requested. A valuation needs to be done, so that's where we are with that. Once a premium has been agreed, £800 plus VAT towards a legal bill is to be paid by the new owner. The ground rent is £10 per annum and the service charge is £400 per annum. So the ground rent and service charge roughly on a monthly basis is £34.16. So with 2 incomes, maybe you would just want to pay that off. so you've got one less bill to worry about for the year. First-time buyers. This is a sticky one still. The property is nice, it's lovely, it's in a very highly desirable area of Leeds. But the cost to firstly consider is the lease extension. There are calculators online that can help you roughly work out a cost. According to the online calculators, the cost is roughly £11,000 to extend this lease. We only have a £40,000 deposit, so this is getting bare expensive. Out of the 40 grand, we have to pay the auction fee, a 10% deposit if you're getting a 90% loan to value mortgage, the solicitor's fee to purchase the property, and there's no stamp duty for first-time buyers for properties under 425 grand. On top of that, there's the solicitor's fees to extend the lease, and it might be 2 different solicitors that you use, the £11,000 lease extension, the £800 plus VAT legal bill, and you might also have to pay for the surveyor. Not to mention, on top of that, there is a whole entire refurb to do. There might be a couple of grand left to start the refurb, but what would you do? And there's also mortgage broker fees. Landlords, we are up north. Do you think we will get a 10% gross yield on this property after the lease extension and the refurb and all costs involved? Looking at rentals, what are 2 beds in the local area on the market for? And let's also have a cheeky look at what we can get on a short-term rental for 1 night for 4 guests. Let's do the Jim Jam test. Is the local shop close enough to pop in our Jim Jams on a Sunday morning? This communal garden is called I Get On With My Neighbours. On a summer's day, your neighbours may be out sunbathing or hanging out there washing, the children are playing together. You have really got to get on with your neighbours to enjoy this outside space. So if you're socially awkward or you've got social anxiety, it's a long day for you. Even during spring or autumn, the children can be out playing football, or the adults could get some tables out, could play table tennis, some card games. But I guess it will have in the lease a list of do's and don'ts because it is a communal area. The bus stop is literally outside the property and all buses go to Leeds city centre. Looking at sales, what are 2 beds in the local area on the market for or previously sold for? Let's have a look at the sales history of the property and if the property sold. And we have our shop.